Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lugness Monster, and today we're just doing a Q&A stream. Let me know if you can hear me, if there's any problems, and yeah, we're kind of just chilling out, answering some questions, and having a good time today. So yeah, what's up everybody? We got What a Gamer 124 in here. What's up? General Kenobi. We got Doom. We got the gold package. What's up, guys? Nice to see you in the chat. Let me know if I'm too loud, if I got any problems or too quiet, if you guys can hear me at all. Yeah, kind of testing out a new setup as well, so trying to make sure everything works. And yeah, feel free to ask questions. That's why we're here. We're just doing a chill Q&A stream. Yeah, we're just kind of chilling. Not a whole lot going on. If you guys did miss out, we actually did post the news video earlier today about the Jimmy Kimmel figure, which I thought was pretty funny. But if you haven't seen that, go check that one out. I also know we did launch March Madness. We have all the brackets out, and they're not all the brackets. Well, we have the bracket posted, and then we also do have like the first 4 of the polls posted. So I just hit my camera. Feel free to go and vote on those. We've got pretty much a full month full of voting, so it's gonna be pretty fun. Make sure to tune in almost every day. I believe most weekends there isn't, but most weekdays there is a poll, so make sure to tune in for those so you can go ahead and vote. We do have, I'm gonna mess up the name. I do apologize. I'm not the best with names, but we do have Paladilla Gamer 467. What's up? We got Commander Cook in here with the Bacta emoji. Gotta love it. We actually have the Bacta figure right here, so it's pretty cool to see the emoji. Nice to see you in the chat. We also got Doom, Chiefs or Eagles. I'm a Bucks fan, so if you guys didn't know, Super Bowl 55, the Bucks played the Chiefs, so I had to go Eagles. We got Lane Speeder Luke. What's up? You're free to join if you want to join in the stream. I'll shoot you a link if you want to, but if not, no worries. We're kind of just chilling out, so not much planned for the stream. We got NFL King. I wonder when the new Bad Batch Black series is going to release, because I love the Bad Batch. Heck, I have no clue at all. I would have already expected them to do some Bad Batch Black series, so kind of wondering why they haven't yet. I know they do have the Mando Mania coming up. Every Tuesday they're releasing new figures, so I assume that's when we're getting more Black Series figures for Bad Batch Season 2, but heck, I have no clue. That's my best guess, but I would have thought they've already done it by now. We do have Lance Peter Luke. Yes, nice to see him in the chat. We have Zeb Witt. Nice to see you. Says hello there. With Scorch being the latest episode of Bad Batch, I haven't seen the latest episode of Bad Batch, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip that question for right now. I need to watch it. I know I'm a little behind. I watched Mando yesterday and I didn't watch Bad Batch, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip that one for right now. What's up, Commander Cook? He says, "What's your favorite?" So what's the favorite series you do on the channel? Ask Lugness, top 10 worst of first, etc. Oof, that's tough. I don't really know. I like Ask Lugness Monster. The problem is they just take a long time to edit, and so that's kind of why I phased it out. I really want to do it once a month, but I kind of find it hard to find time to do it. So I'd like to continue that series, but it's definitely not a weekly series like it used to be. I really like top 10s. I love worst to firsts. I think top 10s would be the easiest to make. Worst to firsts take a lot more planning depending on how many figures there are, because I know I did like the worst to first all 2022 figures, and that one took me like 2 weeks to make, and like it took me a solid 4 hours to film it. It was crazy, but it was a lot of fun to make. I don't know. I really like most of the stuff I do. I think the news videos are my favorite just because I get really hyped about a lot of Black Series news. So not really a series, but it's what my channel's really known for. So Yes, I did love the Mando episode. We're going to try to not talk about that until maybe the end of the stream, just because I know a lot of people probably haven't seen it yet, and I don't want to get into too many spoilers. Mojo Jojo says, "Hey Luke Ness, are you going to play Jedi Fallen Order on the gaming channel before Jedi Survivor drops?" I would really like to. I just haven't really got around to it. I've been doing Astroneer a lot, so I'd really love to do to Jedi Fallen Order, but I know 100% I'm going to be doing Jedi Survivor when it releases. So if I don't get to Jedi Fallen Order, I'll definitely do Jedi Survivor. I do have to go out and buy a whole new Xbox to play Jedi Survivor, which is unfortunate, but I really want to play it, so I'm going to go and do it. And at that point, I might as well make gaming videos on it. So we'll have to wait and see, but you can call me Pad for short. Okay, cool. Nice to see you, Pad. Zeb says, "Sorry if I spoiled the last episode. No big deal. I already actually got spoiled on Instagram, so it's not a huge deal." We got Figures and Whatnot. What's up? Nice to see you in the chat. It says, "Hey, Luke Ness, you may not see this, but you inspired me to have my own channel." That's awesome, dude. I'll have to check it out after the stream. Always love to see inspiration. I try my best. I don't know. I try my best, so I love that I can inspire people. Zeb says, "Hope we get the last Revenge of the Sith clone soon, like Neo, Bakara, and 212th Airborne. Maybe in 2025. Man, I really hope so. It's about time. I don't know why they haven't done them yet, and it's really surprising to me, so I'm really hoping they do it soon. I think they could do that for the 20th anniversary of Clone Wars. I don't see any reason why they couldn't. And like I said, they've been really going hard for the 20th for TVC, but not for Black Series. So it's really unfortunate that I feel like 20th Clone Wars for Black Series has just kind of got left in the dust, which I'm not a huge fan of. We'll have to see, though. NFL King says, "Is the new Bad Batch Black Series just going to focus on Hunter, Tech, Echo, Wrecker, and Omega in Season 2? I have no clue. I assume they're going to do as many figures as they can, kind of like they did for Season 1. But it's really hard to say. Again, I don't work for Hasbro, so I can't really predict what they're going to make. But I know that with most of the main crew there, they can just reuse parts they already have from the original molds. So it's pretty much just cheap, easy repaints for them. So I imagine they're going to try to get those out. But we'll have to wait and see. I'm surprised they haven't done it yet, though. What's up, Darth Educator? Nice to see you in the chat. He says, how did you like Bad Batch? I haven't watched Bad Batch yet. I really need to. I watched Mando instead, and I haven't really had a chance to get to Bad Batch. So I'll probably try to get to that sometime tomorrow. But ooh, Commander Cooks' favorite Battlefront 2 Clone Trooper skin. Oof, that's tough. I think it depends on the class. Ooh. I really like the 212th Recon that has like the Geonosian, almost like ARF Trooper, that kind of like both Wachter and Boyle had in the Clone Wars Geonosian arc. I use that one the most, I think, with my assault. So I'm probably going to do a Battlefront 2 video at some point as well, but we'll have to wait and see. 80s Kid from the 90s says, "Sorry I'm late, just finished with my Ahsoka Tano Black Series figure review. It'll be up soon." That's great. I'll have to check it out. And you're not that late. We just started, so no big deal. Pad says, "Also, Star Wars Transformers crossover action figures. I looked it up. Is that a thing?" No, there's also there's not. Oh, I do remember that. That was a long time ago. I remember they might have done it new. I don't remember, but I remember I used to have the Boba Fett Slave One like Transformer figure. That was super cool. Now it's like, I don't think it's officially Transformers, but they kind of had the Transformer-esque figure. Zeb says, "That Jesse helmet. Don't even get me started, man. It's a shame what they did to Jesse's helmet. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm hoping they change it. They're not going to. I know they're not going to, but we'll have to wait and see. I don't know." Ooh, Commander Cook. Mine is the camouflage guy from Kashyyyk. I do like the I can't speak today either. Camouflage clone too. That guy looks sick. Yep, that is a good one. Ooh, what's up, David? Nice to see you in the chat. Hope we can still get a Hauser. I hope we do too. I mean, it's mostly just a figure we already have. I mean, maybe a new Pauldron, but I don't. Other than that, it's a clone repaint. So I don't see why we couldn't get a Hauser. I'm just hoping it's sooner rather than later. We'll have to wait and see. I think with like the hype around Bad Batch Season 2, I think Hauser's gonna make a return. We'll have to wait and see though. NFL King says, I mean, excited for Jedi Survivor. Yeah, I am too. I cannot wait for the game. It looks incredible. I love how you can like switch between the single and dual bladed sabers, kind of like how it was in the Jedi Knight Jedi Academy game. I absolutely love that game, so I love seeing kind of like inspiration from that. Figures and Whatnot says, hey Luke, what's your favorite custom or bootleg figure you have? My favorite custom has to go to the Lukeness barrage of troopers. We have the 3 here from Commander Cook. This one's from David, and this one is from Lungai's Hideout. I love all of those equally. I can't really pick favorites there. My favorite bootleg has to be the Waxer figure. That one is incredible. Ooh, what's up, Hybrid Toys Review? Nice to see you in the chat. Not sure who did Jesse dirtier, Hasbro or Sidious. Yeah, tell me about it, man. I almost don't want to get into it because I know I'll get really pissed, but I just feel like there's no reason they couldn't have just used a standard Phase 2 helmet. Like, why not? Maybe because like the mold is connected to that ARC Trooper helmet, but they did the Phase 1 helmet for Fordo, so I don't see there's any reason why they couldn't have done a standard Phase 2 helmet for Jesse. It just doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, what's up, 187th Legion Studios? Nice to see you in the chat. Joseph says, hey Luke, I think it's dirty that Fives got back in March Madness. Don't you think that negates this year's tournament? Fives should have taken off this year's champion. I love the channel regardless. Yeah, so I actually did think about that, and basically it's for the most wanted Black Series figure, and since we haven't got Fives in the line yet, he could still be most people's most wanted Black Series figure. So I thought, since like he hasn't actually been made a figure yet, it still counts. He's still a valid want, and so therefore he should still be in the tournament, if that makes any sense. So I think I'll probably be lenient. Like if it's Fives in the championship again, we'll see. Like maybe I'll just crown the second place the winner, because you know you don't want him to be the winner twice in a row, but we'll see. I don't know. I definitely something I thought a long time about, but I did consider not including him, but in the long run I did decide to include him. Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I've done a live stream, to be honest. I think my last live stream was the one with Eric, so it's been a long time. I've just been super busy, haven't had a chance to live stream, so happy to be back. I'm hoping to do weekly live streams. I want to have like a certain schedule for it, but just right now, not for a few weeks. I'm just jam-packed busy, so you know, that's just how it is. It's life. But Ohio Jesse helmet, tell me about it, dude. I hate the Jesse helmet. Gregor is a good name, by the way, lol. Yeah, I like Gregor. Pat says, in the future, would it be cool if I repaint my Phase 1 clone trooper green, blue, and purple? That'd be pretty cool. It's kind of a light shade of pink, not necessarily purple. It kind of depends on some of my logos. Some of them have been purple, some have been pink. Either way, though, that'd be pretty cool. Just if you do, feel free to send me a photo, because I'd love to see it. Happy beeps, buddy. We don't quote the sequel trilogy. I'm sorry, David. We don't. Especially not with Haldo. Hybrid Toys Review says, as someone who tries not to get angry over my hobby, Hasbro's Jesse figure have made me absolutely pissed. Yeah, me too. I mean, if you guys haven't seen my rant video on that, please go check it out, because I kind of sum it up perfectly. It's been a while. Joseph says, I guess. Lol, thanks, Luke. Cheers, man. Go, Gregor. Lukeness Momster. What's up, Mom? Nice to see you in the chat. Mi madre. Biggest fan is watching. Yes, ma'am. Joseph Gregor says, Momster. Yes, it's my mom. My madre. Doom says, "What is your favorite war movie?" Mine is Saving Private Ryan or Hacksaw Ridge. I haven't seen either of those. I know I really need to. I've heard they're both great. Favorite war movie? Does Star Wars count as a favorite war movie? I mean, I feel like that technically counts. Man, a normal war movie? I have to think about it. Heck, I don't even know if I know. I might have to come back to that. Oh, it's been a while since you watched a video. Well, go check them out. Great content is always coming out about 3 to 4 times a week now. So if you haven't watched it, feel free to go back and watch them because we've got some good content. How do they mess up the TVC twice and do the same thing months later again? Yeah, that's one. Honestly, that's the main reason I was pissed is because they knew that the TVC version was wrong and they heard the lashback and all the feedback because of it, and they still decided to do it again, which sucks. So that was the main reason I was upset. So maybe it was kind of like I think my biggest guess is that it was a continuity choice, like a specific choice because they wanted to keep continuity between all the ARC troopers, but I just don't think that makes any sense to me. Like, what's the point of that? It's not accurate to the show. So, I mean, obviously it's continuity, but it's not continuity to the show. So I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys, but it makes sense to me. So Mara looks good, but hate the ab articulation. I don't understand why they would do that with a new figure. That is the main reason I don't like Marvel Legends. Like I buy all the MCU ones, not all of them. I buy some of them, but I hate the ab crunch that they have. I absolutely hate it, and I hate how it looks. That's one reason why I like Black Series more, is because it has more. I guess it just has better articulation, and that's what I really don't like about the Mara Jade. I know that Dr. Alpha has it as well, and I know I pronounced her name wrong, but it's all right. Commander Cook says Luke Ness has a mom. I do have a mom. I do. I don't know who doesn't love Saving Private Ryan. I've heard it's really good. I've just never seen it. The hard case video was great. Thanks, dude. I really appreciate it. I tried my best. I did not think it came out super great, but after a while, it kind of grew on me, so I decided to release a video. I think originally that was going to be part of my vlog, but I decided to kind of turn it into its own video. So, Figures and Whatnot says, I'm surprised why the Book of Boba Fett Cad Bane isn't in the bracket. That's because it's actually pipelined. So he was in the bracket last year, but since he got pipelined, I had to take him out of the bracket because we're already getting him as a figure. So there's no reason for him to be in the most wanted bracket. David says, Luke Ness Momster with the Holdo maneuvers. Also, all my posts tonight will be sequel trilogy references. Wow. Okay. Maybe I should just put you in timeout and have like the 5-minute chat delay or whatever, because I don't think we allow sequel trilogy comments. No, I'm just joking. But Luke Ness, do you like John Wick movies? And if so, are you hyped for the 4th one? I've also never seen the John Wick movies. I know you guys are gonna get mad at me for that. I've never seen them. I've heard they're really good. I love Keanu Reeves. I love the Matrix movies. Just never seen John Wick. So I am kind of excited for the 4th one. The trailer looked good, so I'll probably try to go out and see that one, but I probably need to watch the rest of them first. Lola J says, one has to go. R2-D2, C-3PO. I'm keeping R2-D2. C-3PO can translate, which is cool, but R2-D2 is cooler, or it's cuter. Oof, that's a hard choice. I gotta go R2-D2. R2-D2 has to stay. C-3PO can go. I mean, R2-D2, he's got so many functions. He can, jetpack. He has all the different gadgets and gizmos. He's just such a useful droid, and I feel like C-3PO would just not be useful. So I don't know. Yeah, it is the worst. It makes the figure look cheap. I'm assuming you're referring to the Jesse helmet. I don't think the Jesse helmet necessarily makes it look cheap. I just think it makes it not accurate. So, what's up, Django Fett? Nice to see you in the chat. My waxer and boil smelled like, yeah, mine did too. Didn't smell great. I've had some that smelled worse from AliExpress, but they did not. They smelled like plastic, I guess, if that makes any sense. Like bad plastic. Commander Cook says decals have always been hard for me. Yeah, me too. I'm not a great decaler. I mean, if you guys have ever seen my custom Gregor video, I don't think that guy turned out great at all, but I think it's all right. But yeah, I think decals are easier than painting for me, so I'm not a great artist. So I tend to go for the decals whenever I can. Waxer, yeah. I agree on the carbonized decisions are weird. Yeah, what's up with that? A Purge Trooper and Ned B in the same 2-pack? That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, do a Vader or an Inquisitor with a helmet maybe or something. I don't know. Just Ned B in the same pack, it just doesn't make any sense. Heck, do the Stormtrooper. Do just a plain Stormtrooper. But this is the two characters. They don't correlate. And especially for $75 for the two, it's nowhere near worth it. So, and plus, I think with the carbonized, they look great hanging on a wall, but if you take them out of the box, it kind of defeats the purpose. And that's why I don't like it with the plastic repackaged. I think it's kind of stupid. Lola J says, one has to go Spider-Man movies, Superman movies, Batman movies. I think Superman goes. I like the original Part 2 and Henry Cavill movie. That's it. Yeah, Superman has to go for me too. I like the movies, but Spider-Man's classic. I love all the Spider-Man movies, every single one of them. And I love most of the Batman movies. Like the newest one that came out is by far my favorite one with Robert Pattinson. That movie was great. Probably my favorite movie of 2022. It was an amazing movie. I know it was like 3 hours. It was a long movie, but I genuinely enjoyed watching it. And I probably went to see it 3 or 4 times. So, Lakin says, I pray to the Has-Gods every night that we get an Exar Kun. I don't know who the first two people are. I know who Darth Bane is and Darth Zana. I'm assuming those are all like KOTOR or SWOTOR figures. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't really play KOTOR or SWOTOR. But if you want them as figures, I probably do too. I think we should get as many figures as we can. So, hey, no, hey now, no need to time out SideQuester for having exquisite taste. Sequels over prequels over OT here. Oh, okay. Here. I gotta go plug in my computer before it dies and the stream ends. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, we're just gonna have the charging cord in the frame because I don't have anywhere else to plug it in. But that's alright. Yeah, I know, I was just kind of joking around. I'm obviously not gonna time him out, but did you just sequels over prequels over OT? Your OT's last for you? Oof. I think the sequels get too much hate, but they're still last in my opinion. I think OT's best, then prequels, then sequels. 187 says, dang, just watched John Wick. It's great. Yeah, I've heard it's good. I just need to watch it. Well, I've been Rose T-Code. How about that new Bad Batch episode? I haven't watched it yet. I need to. I really need to. Well, Lucas, I gotta go. That's all right. Thanks for joining. Really, really nice to see you guys in the chat. I'm a few minutes late on that, so hopefully you're still here, but I am running real far behind on comments, too. Ooh, what's up? Out of the basement. Nice to see you in the chat. Yeah, OT, definitely the GOAT. I'm gonna try to catch up on some questions here. I'm gonna skip through some of them, but what movies would you say the sequels were better than the originals? The Terminator 2, Spider-Man 2, Empire Strikes Back. I'd have to agree with all those. Yeah, all those sequels are better than the originals for sure. We do need to create Luke. It's not on the top of my priority list, but I do like that scene a lot. Have you ever met any famous actors or celebrities? I went to Steelers training camp once. I think I met their center. Other than that, I don't really know. Robert Pattinson was perfect choice for the Batman movie. Yeah, I absolutely loved it. I think Ewok should be reduced lower than a full price figure. Yeah, I think all of the smaller figures like that, even Baby Yoda or Quill or Omega, all the smaller figures should, but unfortunately that's just not how Hasbro works, which is kind of a shame, but I would like to see a figure of the Inquisitor and his design. It was so cool in Tales of the Jedi show. I love that Inquisitor too. I kind of wish he kind of put up more of a fight than kind of dying instantly, but I did like that figure a lot, and I'd love to see a figure of him. So, they're ancient Star Wars. So is that like, I'm guessing like KOTOR, SWTOR, and maybe even the High Republic books? I don't know. I'm not really caught up in a lot of that. So, fun movie fact: Michael Jackson wanted to buy Marvel in the '90s so he could play Spider-Man in the movie. I actually heard about that. That would have been cool. I don't think it wouldn't have been as good as any of the other Spider-Mans, but I think it would have been a funny movie to watch. I don't know. It would have been interesting for sure. Imagine how different Marvel would be right now if Michael Jackson actually bought it out. I find it frustrating making videos sometimes. I have to take multiple. Tell me about it, dude. I make videos all the time, and it is frustrating sometimes. Sometimes you just don't want to do it, but yeah, you just gotta keep on doing it. Like way older than KOTOR. Oh, okay. I didn't realize they were that old. Okay. Dude, I haven't seen these customs up close. These look great. Yeah, I really love them. I have a full video up on the channel if you do want to check it out, but where do you buy the custom weapons? So I actually got these all from Commander Cook here in the chat. So, do you ever have to make a video several times to get it right? Not entire videos. I've had to reshoot clips and different audio stuff, but not an entire video. Because I obviously do different audio cues and different audio takes, but I never do like one full continuous take, so I never really have to retake an entire video. Gotta go. Yeah, sorry, dude. Nice to see you in the chat, though. Feel free to come back. Oh, sorry. I thought you said I completely did not read that at all. I thought you just said I gotta go. Yeah, well, okay. Sorry. I love the Steelers. Steelers are not my favorite, but I'll watch them. Favorite scene or moment in all of Star Wars? Gotta be Empire Strikes Back. I am your father for sure. No question about that. What is the most famous movie franchise you've never seen? I've never seen Harry Potter, Game of Thrones, or Lord of the Rings. I've never seen all three of those. I've never watched any of those. So, all three of those. Yeah. I've heard Harry Potter's good. I just never really got into it. Game of Thrones was a little bit more mature for me whenever it was coming out. And Lord of the Rings, I never really got into. I've heard they're really long movies. So there's more paint on Wicket than most regular Black Series figures. That's true. It definitely has a lot of paint. So maybe that makes it worth it. I'm still going to pay the full price for it, and I think you guys should too. But I do think like instead of being $25, maybe it should be like $22. But I don't know. Ooh, finally decided to get Sith Apprentice Maul, and he was missing a saber. Depending on where you bought him from, if you bought him from like a chain store, you can always complain to their customer service, and they'll probably replace it for you. But if you bought it like on eBay or another third-party site like that, you're probably out of luck. If your favorite movie character, not actor, were in the same room, personality-wise, would they get along? Ooh, if your two favorite movie characters. Does Fives count as a movie character? Or is he like a TV show? I'm gonna count him as a movie character. Fives and Boba Fett. I think they get along. They're both clones. So I think they definitely have. I think the personalities would definitely bash a little bit, but I think in the long run they would get along. I don't know. I think it'd be cool to see them in the same scene though. That'd be pretty cool. Ooh, favorite Stranger Things character minus Hopper. I think it depends. I really like most of the characters. I think Eleven's great. Obviously, I think she's definitely gotten more tolerable in the later seasons. In the earlier seasons, she was kind of annoying. I don't know why. But favorite character besides them. I do really like. I like. Oh, what's his name? Mike. I like Mike. I know everybody hates on Mike for some reason, but I really like Mike. Mike's cool. Um, I want Black Series Lobot and Cloud City Officer. Absolutely, dude. We really need them for sure. I don't know why we haven't got them yet. I feel like with how much, like, I feel like Hasbro kind of focuses a lot on OT whenever they can, and I'm kind of surprised we haven't got it yet. One has to go Lion King or Scorpion King. I've never seen Scorpion King. I'm pretty sure that's the movie with The Rock as the really bad CGI scorpion, so I think that's the one that's got to go. Lord of the Rings is goated. I might have to give it a chance. We'll see. Bosks Ben says, will Black Series sales go way down because of plastic-free packaging? I think initially it will, and I think it has, but I think in the long run it won't. I think it'll stay pretty strong. Because I think in the long run, either people are just going to stop collecting because of it, because I actually know quite a few people that have stopped collecting because of it, or they're just going to collect it out of the box. And I don't think it's going to affect it that much. I think a lot of people would have to stop buying it for Hasbro to really notice, and so I don't think it's going to change anytime soon. Not a big fan of Stranger Things. I'm a big fan of it. I really enjoyed it. So, yeah. Commander Cook's not a big fan of Stranger Things either. Oof, wow. Okay. I'm joking. Any idea when Black Series Scorch comes out? I believe he's supposed to release very soon. I believe in March or April, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I believe that's when the pre-order is supposed to come out. I already talked to the seller. He said he didn't have it, so it must have fallen out of the box. Somehow he refunded me, which is nice, but it looks boring on the shelf. Ooh, I mean, if he refunded you, that's really nice, though. So maybe go use that to buy another one. We'll have to see. Agreed. Lugness, I want to send you a photo of some of my customs after this, if you're down to see them. Absolutely, dude. Shoot me a photo on either Instagram or my Discord. Both are linked in the description if you do want to check them out. But yeah, feel free. I'd love to see them. Lola says, what was the first time an actor was in CGI in a movie? Was it Crown with Brandon Lee? I don't remember. If I remember correctly, I believe it might have been Jar Jar and Phantom Menace. I don't know, though. But he might have been like the first full motion picture one. I don't know. Hybrid Toys Review says, will Dad ever come back with the milk? Man, I hope so. I'm rooting for you. 80s Kid from the 90s says, I want the Black Series Boba Fett, Cad Bane, and Black Chrysanthemum figures. Me too. They're pipeline, so I'm really hoping they're coming soon. We'll have to wait and see. You never know. I think Boba and Chrysanthemum might make an appearance in Mando. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah. If you could time travel to any era of human history, where would you go? And would you buy a bunch of vintage figures so you could be rich in the future? If I was going that far back, I would probably like invest in stocks or something like Apple or Amazon, or like I would probably go for more money worth stuff than figures. If that, just me personally, I don't know if that's the right answer to that question, but anywhere in human history, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it, so I might have to come back to that question. As an inbox collector, the new Jessie is painful. Yeah, I know a lot of people are really upset about it. I mean, maybe what you could do is kind of take one of like the ARC Trooper, Umbra ARC Trooper boxes, and then cut out the front of it and use like the shell from that, and kind of make your own custom box. That would be my best piece of advice for you. But what would you say the scariest movie of all time? I don't really watch scary movies. I'm not a huge scary movie kind of guy. The scariest movie that I've probably ever seen would be probably The Quiet Place, and that movie wasn't super scary. So I just don't really. I'm not a huge horror fan. I know Out of the Basement's kind of gonna riot, but I'm not a huge horror fan. I have news on Scorch. Friend works at local GameStop. His store is waiting. March 14th is the street date. That's awesome. I'll have to go in March 14th and check. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I'll run and maybe do a vlog for that. My friend works at GameStop. They're street dated until the 14th. Yeah. One has to go Viking Warriors, Spartan Warriors, or Ninja Warriors. Ninjas are kind of cool. I like ninjas. I like Vikings too. I guess Spartans would have to go. Jar Jar was the first fully CGI character in film. Yeah, that's what I thought. No, I make my own jars of milk. Did I miss something in the chat? What was that from? Oh, are you still talking about your dad? Oh, I'm sorry. One has to go sports cars, dirt bikes, and muscle cars. Dirt bikes. Dirt bikes can go. Do you think they'll ever do a game accurate Clone Commando? Not anytime soon. Maybe like 5-10 years down the line. But I don't think it's gonna be anytime soon. They're just gonna kind of milk that Hunter mold as long as they can. Muscle cars rule. I'm keeping them. The sound of engine. Yeah, I like muscle cars. Muscle cars are cool. Hope they never make electric muscle car. I mean, is it even a muscle car at that point if it's electric? I don't know. I mean, I'd like to see what they could do with it, but I don't know if it would even be considered a muscle car at that point. Do you think Grogu is the key to find Ezra? No, I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna really cover Ezra until Ahsoka, or if it's gonna be in Mando, it's gonna be a post-credit scene that leads into Ahsoka. But I don't think it's gonna be Grogu. I think he's just gonna kind of show up. That's my guess, though. But you did see the whale hyperspace things in the last episode, so that kind of makes me think that Thrawn and Ezra are going to be coming in real soon. I believe the first time they replaced a human character was in the film The Fate of the Furious, Fast and Furious 8. That wasn't that long ago, was it? I feel like it's got to be later or earlier than that. But I don't know. I like the horror themes for Stranger Things season 1, but the later seasons I was not a big fan of. I might have to agree with that. I think mainly with season 4, I really liked season 4. I loved Vecna as a villain, but it was less horror and more fantasy, like Dungeons and Dragons to me, and I kind of lost the horror aspect of it. I don't know if that makes any sense. But do you think we should get a brand new Jango Fett sculpt? Absolutely, we need a new Jango Fett sculpt. The original one is absolute buns. It's not good. We need a new Jango sculpt because it's not good. What is the most toxic experience you've ever had? Probably just some comments. I tried to stay away from toxic experiences. I try my best, but one has to go ketchup, mustard, and barbecue sauce, and mayo. I don't like mustard or mayo, so either one of those could go. I could care less. I think mayo's in a lot of stuff that I like, though, so maybe mayo would have to stay, but I don't really like mustard that much. What are your thoughts on Mando Season 3, Episode 1? I absolutely loved it. It was a good intro to the season. I'm excited to see where it goes from here. My brother eats his french fries with mustard only. I'm more of a ketchup guy. I'll dip them in ranch too. I don't like mustard. The Per Girl, I don't know what that says. Was in the new episode. I'm sorry, I don't know what that word is. I probably, if I heard it out loud, I would know exactly what it is, but I have trouble pronouncing words sometimes. My dad eats oranges like apples. He bites right into the peel. Oh, that's weird. That's kind of weird. You should peel an orange. I don't like mayo or barbecue sauce. I think some barbecue sauce is good. I think some is bad. It depends on where you get it. Like I really like Memphis barbecue sauce, but like every area in the United States has like different types of barbecue sauce, which is strange. But yeah, it kind of depends where you get it from. Yeah, definitely need a new Jango Fett sculpt. Mayo is better for fries than ketchup. I'd have to disagree. I think ranch is the best, and then ketchup, and then mayo's last. My dad was in the army. I always figured it was an army thing. His skin is terrible, by the way. Yeah, maybe. Think Black Series will ever do a Jedi Temple Guard? I'm hoping so. I think at some point they probably will. I can't guarantee it's anytime soon, but maybe 40th anniversary of Clone Wars they will. You never know. We also got 34 people in the chat here. What's up? Nice to see you all. I think Hasbro might have some beef with Jango or something. I don't think they do. I mean, they did the Gaming Greats Jango back in 2020, not that long ago. They just need to make a new mold for it. Did you ever see the movie Ready Player One? I did, and I loved it. I loved Ready Player One. Great movie. Do you have any favorite video games? Modern video games got to be Astroneer, as well as I like Fortnite a lot. I play that quite a bit. I do Rocket League sometimes too. I love any COD game. Give me a COD game, I'll play it. Except for Warzone. Can't stand Warzone. From more classic games, I love Republic Commando. I love Jedi Knight, Jedi Survivor. Not Jedi Knight, Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy. And then Force Unleashed, of course. Those are a lot of the older games I play, but newer games are more modern. I have a gaming channel. Go check it out, Luke Ness Gaming. So that should be linked in the description, or if you just look up Luke Ness Gaming, it shows up. But yeah, go check it out. Play a lot of games. Apparently there's white bag sauce. I've never tried that. I have no clue what that is. Favorite sauce. I don't really like Chick-fil-A sauce that much. I do love Cane sauce though. Love Cane sauce. If you have a Cane's near you, go get Cane sauce. I wish they sold it by the bottle because I love Cane sauce so much. Dude, ranch is great with fries. It really is. One has to go Captain James T. Kirk. Kirk or Picard. I've never really seen any Star Trek. I've seen some of the newer movies. I never really watched the shows though. I heard the most popular opinion is that Picard is better than Kirk, but the original is better than the one that Picard's in. Picard. I keep saying Picard. I know it's Picard. I pronounce it wrong too. I don't know. I need to watch Star Trek. I'm more of a Star Wars guy though. So, do you know when Arc Havoc releases for TVC? Also, keep up the great work. I believe Yakface just posted a photo with him in it, so I'm hoping pretty soon. I don't know for sure though. So I can't say for sure, but I'm assuming it's rather soon because it was announced quite a while ago. Ranch is great with fries. Culver's has great cheeseburgers. I like Culver's cheeseburgers. Like them a lot. Have you ever seen the Flash TV show? I watched the first 5 seasons and I kind of got lost after that. I really liked I think after season 1 was great, 10 out of 10. After that, it kind of just goes downhill. So I really like the CW shows. I like Stargirl a lot. Arrow's okay. So I don't know. I mean, I like the CW shows. Flash was the best out of all of them, but unfortunately, I feel like they should have saved Reverse Flash as kind of like the final finale villain, and they got him right done in the first season, and it kind of just they didn't really have a lot of places to go with it after that. But if there was only one jar, what figure would you put in it? Why would I put a figure in a jar? Where is a vintage collection Jango? I don't know. I don't really collect vintage collection. Have they not done one in a while? So you guys saw Luke Ness Momster in the chat. Well, my dad just texted me, Kirk is the only way to go. So that's my answer, I guess. So, yeah. Working on a Face to Jesse and Black Series custom Aura Sing. That's good. Cool. Jar Jar in a jar. Okay. Clone Commando versus ARC Trooper. I gotta go ARC Trooper. Personally, more of a fan of a single player games. I think it depends. I have my moods. I like some single player games better, but some multiplayer games are better. I think FPS shooters are better multiplayer, but like third person games are better story mode. I don't know if that makes any sense, but one has to go, The Matrix or Terminator 2. That's a tough one. I think Terminator 2 would have to go. Constable Suvio, is that who's going in the jar? That I don't know if he's jar worthy. Play COD Mobile every day. It's awesome. I never really play COD Mobile. I'm more of the console kind of guy. My choice is season 7 Ahsoka. Those 3 through 5 could replace that one. I like season 7 Ahsoka. Hopefully the season 3 through 5 Ahsoka is good. Hopefully he comes pretty soon, but can we stop talking about jars, please? Hasbro decides to go to do a ground-up resculpt of the existing TVC figure, and they let you choose who gets it. What's your choice? I think I gotta go Bespin Luke. Bespin Luke is in desperate need of a brand new mold. So Bespin Luke, I think Jango Fett would be a close second. And if it's not any of those two, it's either an Anakin or an Obi-Wan from episode 3, because both of those really need it as well. I love Picard. Yeah. I love the sweet and spicy sriracha sauce from Chick-fil-A. I don't think I've ever tried that. Might have to try it. Fill a jar with ranch. Why are we still talking about jars? Oh my gosh. Should General Grievous get his own show or movie? I'd love to see General Grievous, like, Disney Plus show of his origin story. I would love that. Want us to go scuba diving or skydiving? I don't think I would do either. So I don't know if I don't know if I could choose. The chat is jarring. It's funny because it's a pun. What's wrong with jars? Are they jarring? Jars are jarring. What's up with all the jar puns? Where did they come from? What the heck? Avengers revealed the Avengers 60 line for Marvel Legends. They look marvelous. I like Avengers. I'm more of an MCU kind of guy, though. I'm not a huge comic kind of guy when it comes to buying Marvel Legends. So, yeah. I heard that they're going to do a Avengers HasLab, so that's pretty cool. I mean, again, I would wish it's an MCU HasLab, though. But, you know, it is what it is. General Grievous story. You have to cough. General Grievous story. That's funny. Jarmageddon. Okay, I'm skipping all the jar questions. Stop. No, we're not doing jars. We're done with jars. Left. Why is every single one a jar? One has to go. I don't know what either of those are. I'm sorry, I don't know what either of those are. I'm also King of Ohio. Okay. What about a show about Sifo Dyas? I don't know. I mean, we only really ever hear his name mentioned. We don't ever really see him. So I don't necessarily know if it's a show that I need, but I think it'd be cool. I'd watch it, I guess. What if they did Undead Stormtroopers the way they did Zombie Cap? That would be such a cool figure. I'd love to see that for sure. When does Black Series Scorch release? I believe the chat earlier was saying March 14th. So right around the corner. A little over a week. Live action General Grievous when he was behind the scene of Attack the Clones. That'd be pretty cool. I'd like to see that. Ohio is the motherland and I've claimed my stake. I don't know if you want to claim your stake in Ohio. I don't know. When has to go? McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell. Burger King easily. Burger King is not good. I'm sorry to tell you that. Forgot about Darth Jar Jar. The real Sith Lord is Darth Jar. Do you guys think Darth Jar Jar was ever a thing? I think it was a thing at one point, and then George Lucas kind of went away from it. I think it was a thing at one point. Hopefully the rumors for Black Series Starkiller are true. We need more Force Unleashed characters in the Black Series. Well, Yakface rumored it a few months ago, so I believe it's true. We'll have to wait and see, but I think it's coming for sure. So a zombie Star Wars show would be super cool. McDonald's fries are fantastic, but only in the first 5 minutes. They get cold, it's over. Yeah, I could agree with that. They got to be like boiling lava hot to be really good. I get the jar references, and that's why I'm skipping the jar questions. What is the farthest you've traveled? I don't know. I've been to Canada. Canada's pretty cool. I've been to like New Brunswick. I like Canada. Hello, Lukeness. When do you think we will see season 2 Bad Batch designs besides Omega in the Black Series? Well, Omega's probably going to be the first one because she's already pipelined. But the rest of them, I don't know. I'm guessing soon. Since I think they're going to try to do it before Bad Batch ends, so we got a few weeks left. So I'm guessing maybe during the Mando Mania they're going to reveal them, but I don't know. I think Taco Bell uses Doritos as a shelf for some of their tacos. They do. The Doritos Locos Tacos. I actually got a few in my last vlog, so go check that one out because I love Doritos Locos Tacos. They're my favorite. Go get Doritos Locos Tacos. Not sponsored. Will Bo-Katan go bad? I think she's going to be the main villain of this show. I think so. We'll have to wait and see, but I think that'd be super dope. Give me a Mando Bo-Katan duel where Mando has to kill Bo-Katan with the Darksaber. That'd be pretty dope. I love the dollar cheeseburgers at Burger King. Yeah, I'm just not a big Burger King fan. I keep dropping my phone. Not a big Burger King fan. I still have the Whopper stuck in my head. That commercial never ends. I have to take off, but your package is going through the mail tomorrow. Oh, thanks, dude. I really appreciate it. Thanks for joining in. Really love seeing you in the chat. McDonald's breakfast sandwiches are everything. I'm a sausage cheese biscuit kind of guy. I like McDonald's breakfast. Bo-Katan has gone full Bo Karen with the Clone Wars haircut back. I could agree. She's got the Karen cut for sure, and I love it. How do you feel about Lego clone helmets? I don't think they're perfect. I think they could be better. I don't really collect Legos anymore. I used to a lot. I used to have a ton of Legos, but I think they're all right. Dorito Locos Tacos are goated. Very, very true. Boiling lava hot. That's how hot the fries have to be good. And they have to be salty too. Like anything like cooler than boiling lava hot, it's just not good. I'll eat them. I'll still eat them, obviously, but like it's not prime McDonald's fries. A Delta Squad spin-off series would be so good. They got to get all the original voice actors that did the voices with too. That'd be so cool. I don't know how they would explain the different voices, but it would be good. So Delta Squad movie would be a dream. I would love it. I think what I want to do is I want to see them do like a Bad Batch arc of Boss showing up and him trying to find what happened to Sev, because if you guys haven't played to the end of Republic Commando, Sev goes MIA. We assume he's dead. We don't really know. So I want to see like a Bad Batch arc of Hunter and the Bad Batch helping maybe Boss and Fixer try to find Sev, and then maybe try to like redeem Scorch. Now I know Scorch was in the latest episode of Bad Batch. I haven't watched it yet, so I don't really know how far gone he is, but I'd like to see. Want us to go Fruity Pebbles, Tricks, and Fruit Loops. I'm an Apple Jacks kind of guy. I like Apple Jacks. They're my favorite cereal. I think Fruity Pebbles would have to go. Yes, I choose the sausage cheese biscuit every time. Sausage cheese biscuits are good. Princeton says, hello, what's up? Nice to see you in the chat. Do you think we'll ever find out what happened to Sev? I'm hoping so. I think Bad Batch is the perfect way to explore that now that they've introduced the commandos. So I hope so, but we'll have to wait and see. I don't really know. Trix gets the boot for me. They're not sweet enough, basically false advertising. I mean, Tricks are for kids. That's all I can say. Thoughts on the Taco Bell nacho fries? I don't like Taco Bell's nacho fries. They're too much like fries and not enough like nachos, if that makes any sense. They're edible, but they're not my favorite. I don't know. I'd get a Dorito Loco Taco over that. I noticed Funko barely makes clone pops. I wish they'd make more of them. I got the Boss Pop back a few months ago, and I really want to get the rest of Delta Squad, but they haven't been making them, which kind of sucks. Fruity Pebs are my fave. They get soggy, yeah. Fruity Pebbles are alright, but they're not my favorite. Jimmy Kimmel is the first celebrity to get a Black Series figure of himself and not a character. Is he? I believe so. I don't know of anyone else that has. So, I mean, yeah, I guess so. I don't really know for sure. Unless they done it on another show that I didn't watch, but I have not had the Taco Bell nacho fries. They're not my favorite. Bad Batch versus Scar Squadron. I think they're going to introduce Scar Squadron into Bad Batch. I think that they're going to find a way to do it, and I think it's going to be super dope. And I think that might be like a season 3. I think at the end of season 2, I think Crosshair is going to go back to the Bad Batch. And then I think they're going to kind of slowly introduce Scar Squadron as kind of like the Imperial's replacement of the Bad Batch. And I think they're going to kind of have like a rival squad. And I think it's going to be pretty cool. So, in the Philippines, their McDonald's have a meal called the Mixed Spaghetti. It's in a pasta box and they serve chicken nuggets on the side. That sounds disgusting. That doesn't sound good at all. I'd try it. I don't think I'd like it though. I know like a lot of East Coast McDonald's have like lobster rolls seasonally, which is pretty cool. So I've never tried one, but I've heard they're all right. I'd say have D. Bradley Baker voice them all. Yeah, I see where you're coming from, because obviously they're all clones, but I just love the classic Republic Commando voices. I love how they all have their own voices and their own personality. So maybe if D. Bradley Baker could kind of like replicate that, I'd be fine with it, but I just think it's too nostalgic, the old voices, to get rid of them. I'm a big fan of a little soggy on my cereal. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of soggy cereal. Apple Jacks never disappoints, too. It's true, they don't. Yeah. Does your Walmart ever restock, or is it just me? My Walmart never stocks to begin with. I haven't got a new figure at Walmart in ever, just because my Walmart never stocks. They don't restock. They don't stock to begin with. Oh, I guess George Lucas got a figure. So did, I guess technically Jon Favreau got a figure, but he's also the same character as Paz Vizsla, but his was also labeled Jon Favreau, so it's kind of hit or miss. But yeah, I forgot about George Lucas. I wish we have a Clone Wars game, kind of like Hogwarts Legacy. I could agree with that. I think that'd be super cool. I'd love to see a Clone Wars like huge AAA game. That'd be super dope. What's your favorite fast food? I prefer Hardee's. I'm not a big Hardee's fan. Favorite fast food has got to go to Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A so much. One has to go classic watch or smartwatch. Well, I'm wearing a smartwatch, so classic watch. I have the Quantumania Pops, except for MODOK. I think out of all the Quantumania Pops, MODOK would be the one I want the most, but I think I'd want an unmasked MODOK of Darren. I think that'd be pretty cool. I'd like that. How many seasons of Bad Batch do you think we're getting? I think we're going to get as many as they can make, to be honest. I think that Lucasfilm knows that it's kind of a Clone Wars reboot, and I think they're going to try to milk it as much as possible. So, do you think Hasbro hyped up this year, considering that they said this year would have an amplitude number of Clone Wars figures for the anniversary? Do you believe them? I'm hoping so. I'm hoping they're just starting off slow, and at some point they're going to start really going for it. But, we're already 2 months in, and we really haven't got any 40th Clone Wars reveals. Or not 40th, 20th Clone Wars, really. I mean, I guess technically Jesse would be the only one. But favorite place to get a smoothie? I like McDonald's, strawberry smoothies. Where's a good place to get a smoothie I'll get, milkshakes at a lot of places, but not really smoothies. I've never had a fish taco before, but I hear they're amazing. I'm not a huge fish guy. I'll eat it, but I'm not a huge fish fan. The plan was to have Sev survive, and the sequel would it, have them? Okay, yeah. So I've heard about the sequel that they planned, but I'm pretty sure that I don't know why it got canceled or what happened. But I do remember they were gonna do a reboot of it or a second game. So I hope they do some. I hope somebody makes a reboot of it because I'd love to see Republic Commando 2. One has to go: mohawks, mullets, or man buns. Mohawks. Mohawks and mullets. Mohawks and mullets will survive the apocalypse. Man buns will go extinct. That's fair. I could agree with that. Do you think Boba will show up in Mando? Absolutely. It's another one of their media properties, so they're going to try to milk it as much as possible. It's the same way that Mando showed up in Book of Boba, and Ahsoka showed up in Book of Boba, and Luke showed up in Book of Boba. And that's why Ahsoka's going to show up in Mando Season 3, and so is Boba, and so is everyone, because they're all connected, and so they're going to try to make everybody know, hey, we've got another season of Book of Boba Fett coming out pretty soon, so just, hey, he's still relevant, and same with Ahsoka, so it's going to happen. Also, people in Hollywood who gave honor to that creep. Yikes. Really curious who the heck's gonna buy that. Did I miss something? I totally missed something. Yeah, I missed something, but... I have to keep going on Amazon for new figures. Yeah, Amazon's a pretty good place to get them. I didn't know Hardy still exists. There's not a lot of them left, to be honest. I know a lot of them have closed. My old comment cut off regarding a game. Cut off. I actually clicked send. Okay. My phone's about to die. It's been fun. Have a great day. Yeah, dude, thanks for joining. I really appreciate it. Yeah, nice to see you in the chat. Hope we get a pre-Vizsla for 20 Clone Wars. I really do too. We need a pre-Vizsla for sure. So I'm hoping so. We'll have to wait and see. Call me crazy, but Bad Batch is probably my favorite piece of Star Wars media, especially Crosshair. I grew up loving snipers and clones from Clone Wars, and now I have the best of both worlds. Crosshair top 3. I think I like Bad Batch. It's nice. It's fresh. It's nice to get more Clone Wars kind of style content. Is it my favorite? Absolutely not, but I like it. Shamrock Shake opinion. They're good when McDonald's has them. All last week, I tried to get a Shamrock Shake, and either their Shamrock Shake mix was bad or their ice cream machine was broken. It took me like a week and a half. I asked every day for like a week to try to get one, and I finally got one. It would have been Monday. I finally got one. So I really like them. They're good. It's just they never have them. One has to go, Apple or Microsoft. That one's tough because I'm an Apple user. I like iPhones. But I think for computers, I think like Windows is better. So I mean, if you get rid of Microsoft, you're technically getting rid of Windows. So I mean, I guess I could live on MacBooks, but Windows is better for sure. It says me as I'm on a Mac, but do you want to see a Zillow Beast Black Series figure? Give me a Zillow Beast HasLab. Don't, but maybe. I'd consider it. I'd think about it. What the heck? Somebody just emailed me named Rob, and it says, you reached 9,000 subscribers. I guess we just reached 9,000 subscribers during the stream. And some dude named Rob decided to email me about it, I guess. Okay, cool. Well, I guess, yeah, we hit 9K. Let's go. Heck yeah. I don't know why Rob is emailing me, but cool. I am currently rocking an Obi-Wan Episode 2 Jedi mullet. My hair is pretty close to that. I think I'm more like an Episode 3 Anakin. But I get the middle part. I don't got the side part. So, yeah, my hair's long, though. Star Wars What If series. First idea, what if 5's exposed Order 66? I would love that so much. I want that. We need that. I need that in my life. One has to go, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Power Rangers. I don't really like Power Rangers, and I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so that one's not a tough question. Is there a chance that Star Wars could create a character that you would love more than 5's? No. I'm joking. I like Boba Fett a lot, but I like Boba Fett more than 5's. I don't necessarily like what they did in the new in the Book of Boba Fett. So I'm hoping they find a way to fix that in either Mando or Book of Boba Fett season 2. But if they find a way to fix Boba Fett would still be my favorite over Fives. Once a friend tried to set me up on a date with one of the Power Rangers, but I was too embarrassed to go. Bro fumbled. You could have dated one of the Power Rangers. Was it the Pink Ranger? It was totally the Pink Ranger. It would have been great. Going through a breakup, but it's fine because we're getting Jabba the Hutt Funko this year. Dude, I'm sorry to hear that. Breakups are tough. But Jabba the Hutt Funko. I mean, I really hope they re-release Jabba in the Black Series. We need him. I need a Jabba for my collection, so I'm hoping. We'll see. I'm watching the stream in the front room for your views, but I had to put you on mute. Can you give me a thumbs up? I can give you a thumbs up. Here you go. I just bumped my camera. I thought you said you had to go. What happened? You're back? That's cool. Nice to see you back, I guess. Yes, Windows is better on computers. Apple rules phones. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I could agree with that. I think like Macs are good for creative use, like making YouTube videos or making music. But for like a work environment, Macs are not great. For a work environment, you need Windows for sure. Windows are the best. Yeah, 9K. Let's go. Haha. Top 3 Star Wars characters: Anakin, Kanan Jarrus, and Crosshair. I like that. I can respect it. One has to go, Nintendo or Sega? Sega can go. I like Sonic, but I don't like him that much. Yeah, that's fair. I think Nintendo and both Nintendo and Sega were a little bit before my time. I kind of grew up with like Xbox 360. So I'm more of like the Xbox PlayStation kind of battle, but yeah, I've definitely played both an NCS and a Sega. So what would be a good Black Series HasLab? Jedi Interceptor? Absolutely. Jedi Interceptor would be great. So would an ATST. I hope that Black Series 5s will be available everywhere and not exclusive to Walmart or Target. Unfortunately, he's probably going to be exclusive if we do get him. Same, like Jesse's going to be exclusive, and I guarantee 5s is as well. So it's unfortunate, but I'm just guessing that's what the case is going to be. So we'll have to see. Hasbro needs to make the ESB Boba way better. I think we just need a brand new like ESB Boba on the Return of the Jedi body, but just with some modifications. So tongue twister, can you say this 3 times fast? 77 benevolent elephant. I can't even say it slow, let alone fast. 77 benevolent elephants. 77 benevolent elephants. 77 benevolent elephants. I kind of got it. I'm impressed. Could the Mandoverse end with a theatrical movie? I hope so. That would be so cool. Unfortunately, with just how the movie production kind of thing with Star Wars has been going in Lucasfilm, I don't see it happening. It might be a while, but Lukeness went on a date. The girl couldn't see his face, so it didn't last. I'll go with that, sure. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, great try. I did great. It wasn't a try, it was awesome. Would you rather have a Black Series 5s at the expense of constantly stubbing your toe, or immunity from stubbing your toe at the cost of no 5s ever? Could I wear like steel toe boots? Does that count? Because I want 5s. I think that might be a sacrifice. Like, I don't need my toes anyway. Give me 5s. One has to go, grape juice or grape drink. I don't know what grape drink is. I like grape juice. I don't know what grape drink is. So I guess that'll go. I like the pouches on the front of Boba's pants. That would at least need to move. Yeah, those would probably have to move. So maybe re-sculpt the thigh parts and maybe attach those to the belt. But other than that, there's not a whole lot different with the armor, just different paint. What's up, Phase 2 Action Review? Nice to see you in the chat. I was waiting for you, so nice to see you. Let's be honest, grape drink is the nectar of the gods. I still don't know what grape drink is. Does anybody know what grape drink is? I really have no clue. Why haven't we got screen accurate Book of Boba Fett Boba yet? my best guess is that with the release of Book of Boba Fett, Hasbro didn't know about it. I know I talked to Eric about this. They didn't know about Book of Boba Fett, and so both the Throne Room Boba and Fennec Shand were both originally in the Mandalorian packaging in that like orange box. And with Book of Boba Fett, they kind of just changed the color of the box last minute, and they released them as Book of Boba Fett figures. So that's why the Throne Room is inaccurate, because that one was never actually in Book of Boba Fett. And so maybe they're still working on it, but it's going to take them a while to make it. That's my best guess. So, no boots, barefoot for life. Ooh, I couldn't go barefoot for life, but Commander Cook with the 1999 dono. Dude, thanks, man. Gotta go. Enjoyed the stream and all you do for the community. Can't wait to hopefully send you figures this year. So yeah, dude, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Gotta love Commander Cook. If you haven't subbed to Commander Cook yet, go check him out. He just hit 800 subs, so make sure to go check out Commander Cook, his channel. And then I gotta play the dono video for you, dude. Let's play it.
Jabba offers a sum of 35, and I do suggest you take it. He agrees!
I accidentally played it again. I didn't mean to do that. Thanks, Commander Cook. I really, really appreciate it. Hopefully Fives is put in the throwback packaging so we can all see it. I'm hoping so. But unfortunately, we never got a Fives in that packaging. So kind of doing a throwback packaging might not make sense. But Daddy Cook throwing in bans in the chat. Heck yeah, dude. Thanks again, Cook. I really appreciate it. Yeah, if you do ever send me those figures, please let me know so I can check my P.O. box. If you guys didn't know, I have a P.O. box. Unfortunately, I don't really check it that often. So if you do ever decide to send me anything, please let me know so I don't miss your package. But yeah, I'm not sure if I know the address, but I'll probably put it in the comment section or like in the link in my descriptions of my videos. So will you be reviewing the Kenner Book of Boba Fett Slave 1 vehicle ship? No, I don't really buy TVC, so probably not. Do you think Chewbacca is simply misunderstood? No, I think he's pretty much stood. I think he's understood all right. I don't know. Commander Cook, yes. Do you ever watch How It Should Have Ended? They make funny Star Wars videos. I have watched How It Should Have Ended, and I love all the videos they make, not just the Star Wars ones. So I remember watching those all the way back in the day. So hi, wait, is he still streaming? Red Sussy Guard? Yeah, I'm still streaming. Can you hear me? I'm here. So nice to see you in the chat. I like the name. Echo wasn't either right, I think, but Echo either wasn't right. I don't think I understand the question. When it's a go, oh, you can't do that to me. You can't make me choose between Sun Chips and Doritos. I love them equally. I don't think I can choose. Sun Chips is a better chip. I'm sorry, Sun Chips is better, but I like Dorito Locos Tacos, so it's a tough question. Should Maul go to therapy? I think Maul needs some therapy. I think we all need a little therapy sometimes, you know. But yeah, Maul should definitely go to therapy. Wait, when will we be getting the Magna Guard? Hopefully 2023. They pipelined it, so hopefully pretty soon. Oh, about the throwback packaging. Echo. I guess Echo wasn't in the throwback packaging, so I guess I could do Fives in it. Yeah, let's see if Fives in throwback packaging. Yeah, for sure. Sun Chips is good, yeah, but they're both really great. Sun Chips is superior, but everybody loves Doritos, so. Okay, unpopular opinion, Cool Ranch Doritos suck. I know a lot of people love them. I cannot stand Cool Ranch Doritos. Change my mind. How many Black Series helmets do you have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5. I have the Stormtrooper. Then I have 2 of the Battlefront 2015 ones. I have the Shadow Trooper and the Shock Trooper. And then I have Mando and Vader. So I have 5. Why get therapy when you get more cats? I'm not a cat guy. I like dogs. But yeah, not a cat guy. One has to go Storm, Wonder Woman, or Catwoman. I'm not a huge Storm fan, so yeah, I think Storm would have to go. Yeah, I cannot stand Cool Ranch. Unsub for Cool Ranch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to see you go, but I don't like Cool Ranch. I'm sorry. I know. I said it was an unpopular opinion, but do you believe that the old man on Endor is Rex? I believe that Rex was on Endor, but I don't think the one in the bunker scene is Rex, because Rex is on Endor in Rebels, but he's not wearing that same outfit, so it doesn't make sense for that to be Rex, you know? So Cool Ranch is okay in small doses. I mean, I'll eat one every once in a while, but you have 6 helmets. What helmets do you have? Because I need to get more of the Stormtrooper ones. I'm definitely buying the Scout Trooper because that one looks incredible, but yeah, I'd like to know what helmets you guys have. Only Darth Vader helmet, yeah, or only the Death Watch. I never bought the Death Watch helmet. I really wanted to get that one. I really wanted to get the Boba Fett one, the Empire Strikes Back one, and I never got around to it. How did we get about talking from figures to fast food? We kind of been talking about fast food the entire stream. What can I say, dude? Fast food's good. One has to go hair gel or hair mousse. I use both, so I kind of use hair gel more than I do hair mousse, though. I use like a curling mousse to help curl my hair a little bit, but I don't know. They're both like essential, you know. One has to go Vin Diesel, The Rock, or Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa can go. I'm not a huge fan of Aquaman that much. Wait, Rex was in Endor in the show. Yeah, he was on Endor in like the very end of Rebels, the last episode. They kind of have like the future of the Rebels crew there, and he was there. All right, I have to go. Great stream. I'll make sure to end. I'll make sure to send you the picture of the customs I've made. Yeah, thanks, dude. I really appreciate it. Nice to see you in the chat. Nice to see you. Red Sussy Guard says, I also have the Scout Trooper with the Electro Bat and Shield. I do have that one. That's a great figure. I believe I made a review on it. If I haven't, I'll make one, but I'm pretty sure I did. Lugness, are you copying Mara and Alpha? Alpha? I probably pronounced that wrong. Yeah, I like to. I haven't got him yet, but I need to get him. Captain Rex in Return of the Jedi. He's Nick Sant. He's Nick Sant, the original character. So technically, not officially. That's kind of like the fan dubbed kind of thing. So I understand where most people come from, and I'm willing to accept it. I don't disagree with it. I think it totally could be Rex, but I know that he does wear a different outfit in Rebels, so. But I guess, I mean, there was another piece of Star Wars media that came out that it was Rex, so it kind of there's kind of different various like sources, so it's hard to say. I have Mando, Book of Boba Fett, Bo-Katan, Wedge Antilles, First Order, and Kenobi Vader. I really wanted to pick up the First Order one, and I never really got around to it. I might have to do that. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the sequel trilogy, but I do love the First Order helmet, so I might have to pick that one up. What's your favorite soda? I'm a Mountain Dew guy. I'm a Sunkist guy. I love Sunkist. Sunkist is my favorite soda. Besides that, it'd be either like Coke or Pepsi. I like both equally. Favorite Avenger? Mine is Iron Man or Cap. I'd have to go with Captain America. I love all of the stuff Captain America is in. I love. Mooma? I pronounced that wrong. Is overrated. Yeah, I think he's overrated. One has to go Adam Sandler or David Spade. David Spade can go. I love Adam Sandler. Jason or Freddy? Jason's better. I don't like Freddy as much. Jason's more menacing in my opinion. When could Clone Wars 20th anniversary when figures get revealed? I'm hoping soon. I mean, we're already 2 months in and we really only got Jesse, so I'm really hoping we get more soon. Sideburn, goatee, or can they all go? I don't need any of them, to be honest. So does Coke for sure. Coke is classic. I know like some people like they'll love Coke, but they'll hate Pepsi. I don't understand that at all because they like taste the same to me. Like they have different tastes, but they're so similar that it's one of those where it's hard to like almost like if you gave me Coke and you gave me Pepsi, I could tell the difference, but they're so close it's hard to tell the difference, you know? Like Coke has more of like a crisp bite to it, but Pepsi's sweeter, so I don't know. Sunkist is surprisingly refreshing. It's not surprising at all. It's always been refreshing. I'm drinking Mountain Dew, and the pitch black flavor tastes like citrus punch. Can you believe that some people taste the difference between Coke and Pepsi? I mean, I could taste the difference, but it's one of those where like I like them both because they taste very similar. But and speaking of which, I have a Pepsi over here. I'm gonna go grab it real quick. So. Yeah, I grabbed a Pepsi for the stream and then I forgot to drink it. So, would Clone Medic Kicks count as favorite sequel trilogy character, even though I'm not fond of the sequel trilogy? I don't know. I know in like the one comic book he survived. I don't necessarily know the canonicity. That's not the right word for that. I don't know how canon the comic is though. Magna Guards, agreed. Some people also think pumpkin pie and sweet potato pie taste the same. I don't like sweet potatoes. Keaton, that's tough. Keaton's the best comic Batman. Bale's the best like urban Batman, and then Pattinson has the like darkest feel. He's the most, I guess, modern Batman, I would say. And Affleck, I'd say, that is the worst Batman. So I just hit my camera again. I just want to tell you, I've worked in media my whole life and interviewed many people, and your interview with Eric from the Black Series team was glorious. You nailed it. Set the tones for a good convo. Bravo. Thanks, I really appreciate it. I'm actually trying to set up a second interview with him, so hopefully soon. We'll see. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I like Dr. Pepper, but once in a while. I do too. To me, Coke tastes sweeter. No, Pepsi's sweeter for sure. I think it also depends on like where you get it, because some people have like a different syrup to like carbonated soda ratio. So I don't know. It's interesting. Like a soda chemist. Yeah, I like Magna Guards too. Love root beer floats. I'm not a huge root beer fan. I don't really like root beer. I think Pepsi tastes sweeter. Yeah, I think Pepsi tastes sweeter too. What's up, Philip? Nice to see you in the chat. Coke is not as sweet as Pepsi. Yeah, I would agree. Warm Coke or Pepsi are useless, almost intolerable. They must be cold. Agreed. I'll drink them warm, but they're not good. They're not enjoyable. Affleck or die? Affleck's your favorite Batman? I think he's good for the DCU, but as like a standalone Batman, he's not great. I got a joke. Where did the cow go at nighttime? They went to the movies. I like that joke. That made me laugh. I like that joke. Warm Sprite is okay though, but not warm ginger ale. I don't think I've ever had warm ginger ale. Yeah, it is funny. I like them both. McDonald's Sprite is not where it's at. I know a lot of people like McDonald's Sprite. I'm just not a huge Sprite fan to begin with. But how was Mando season 3 episode 1? I loved it. I really loved it. It was good. I liked it. Can't wait for the next one. Robert Pattinson's Batman was brilliant. I really think he was. Do you like Transformers? I think the movies are good. I haven't really gotten to any of the TV shows, but the movies are good. I've never bought any of the figures, so I'm excited for the Flash movie. Keaton is my definition of Batman. I grew up watching the '89 movie on VHS and DVD. I'm excited for it. I know there's a lot of controversy around the movie, but I think it's going to be pretty good. I've also heard rumors that Grant Gustin's Flash is going to be in it, so I'm excited about that. I really like Grant Gustin's Flash, so we'll see. I almost think they're gonna pull a No Way Home of Batman's, because they already have obviously Keaton's Batman, but I think they're gonna pull in Bale and Pattinson's and all the other all the Batmans because obviously they already have Ben Affleck and Keaton. So I think they're gonna do a No Way Home of Batmans. One has to go out of the. I'm not picking between. No, I'm not picking between them. Sorry, Chief. They're all good. Go sub to all of them. Would you rather live in reality but not have everything you want, or virtual reality and have everything you want? I'd rather live in reality but not have everything I want. Watching from the Philippines. That's awesome, dude. Thanks so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Red Sussy Guard says, I'm sus. Dude, that's kind of sus. What's your favorite scary movie? I don't really watch scary movies. I mean, really the only scary movies I've seen is the Quiet Place 2 movies, so probably those. I need to see Scream 5 because Jenna Ortega's in it. Other than that, I don't really know. I mean, sometimes I do get my Coke from a glass bottle. Not sure if it sweetens the taste. Glass bottle sodas always taste better for some reason. Couldn't tell you why they do, though, for sure. Those figures I see. Did you paint them? Those figures are cool. These are actually all customs from Commander Cook. He does have his own YouTube channel. Go look him up on YouTube. He did make these for me. Actually, this one is from Lung Guy's Hideout, so go check that one out too. But yeah, go check those out. I didn't paint them myself, but one has to go. Clowns or mimes? Clowns are creepy. Mimes are tolerable. So, I'm about to start collecting Black Series clones. Which would you recommend as a first? I think that Captain Rex is by far the best Black Series clone in the line. So you can't go wrong with him, but unfortunately he's super expensive. So that might not be the best place to start. I say start with Commander Bly. He's a rather cheap figure on the aftermarket, and he is one of the best in the line as well. And then go to GameStop, get some of the Game & Greats clones, get like Delta Squad, get the Jet Trooper, 501st Jet Trooper, get the Umbra Operative Arc Trooper. There's a lot of ones like that. I know Walgreens still has their exclusives like the 212th and the 187th. Tried those as well. I hope we get Battlefront 2 2005 Black Series figures like the Jet Trooper. I hope we do too. I know that one was in my March Madness poll. I don't think it's going to win though, unfortunately, but I really do like it. I see it and I watch Scream and I watch Piranha. I don't know if I don't think I've seen any of those movies. I might have seen Scream, but when's the Luke Ness movie dropping? My fan film Hunted is supposed to drop at 10K. I can't guarantee. I'm really hoping it'll be out at 10K. I'm still not done. I'm not finished with it yet, so fingers crossed. It should be though. I'll probably put in some extra hours to get it done. I'm kind of running a one-man show here, so I try my best, but. Do you like clones or First Order Stormtroopers? I like clones better. First Order Stormtroopers are alright, but they're not my favorite. I could agree with this statement. How did you like directing? So, unfortunately, I didn't really get to direct it because I acted in it. So that was my main problem with making the movie, is because I was trying to act and direct at the same time, and it didn't really work. So I think if I was to do it again, I would get somebody else to play my character, and then I would direct the whole movie. But yeah, so it didn't really come out exactly what I was hoping for, what I kind of wrote it as, but I think it's going to be pretty good. So I thought Smile was a really good horror movie. I've heard it was pretty good. Besides Empire being my favorite movie, and 80s movie, my second favorite 80s movie is E.T. What's your favorite 80s film? I love E.T. If it's not Star Wars or E.T., it's got to be Back to the Future. I love Back to the Future. Who's your favorite YouTubers? Not Black Series YouTubers. I would have to go with like Film Theory and Game Theory. I love those. I also love Jay Schlatt. Jay Schlatt's funny. Same with Laserbeam. Those are a few. When it's to go, omelets, scrambled eggs, or sunny side up eggs. Sunny side up eggs can go. I'm not a huge fan of those. Favorite YouTuber? Mr. Beast is also really good. I'll take anything sunny side up. I'll take anything but sunny side up. I don't really like. I like scrambled. I like omelets. That's about it when I get eggs. Wait, do they have a Black Series clone trooper with a minigun? Unfortunately, no. This one is a custom that was sent to me, but. E2 was brilliant. Suspicious. E.T. What about Hello Greedo? I'm not sure if I know what Hello Greedo is. I don't think I've ever seen them. Do you play Among Us? I have played Among Us. I haven't played it in like 2 years, but I did enjoy it when it was at its top. No, Lukeness, me and Cook are your favorite YouTubers. You're right. Go check out Cook and Phase 2 Action Review. Go sub to their channels. They're both great. One has to go Alaska, Hawaii, or Wyoming. Well, Wyoming's not real to begin with. So, Wyoming. For real, though, when is Dad getting back with the milk, bro? I don't know. Have you tried calling him? We've seen Gremlins. I never saw Gremlins. I know, when I was young, my mom would never let me watch it because she always thought it was too scary. So I never really watched it. And then, I don't know, I just never really sat down and watched it. Couldn't tell you. Minutes ago, Eddie Bouvar and LL Bean. I really like LL Bean. I don't think I've ever worn anything Eddie Bouvar. When is your fan film coming out? It's supposed to come out at 10K, so fingers crossed. I think it's going to be pretty good. We'll have to see. Yep, 10K subs. What other lines do you collect? Real quick, though, we are going to pretty much wrap it up here real soon, so I'll probably only answer a few more questions, but what other lines do you collect? I briefly do Marvel Legends, mainly only MCU characters. That's really the main thing that I collect that's not Black Series. I do get a few Spartan collection figures and some of the Avatar McFarlane figures, but other than that, not much. Hybrid, you real professional on streams, but yeah. Bro's going crazy in the chat. I could agree, but I like it. Hybrid Toys Reviews is cool, so I'll give him a pass for sure. Want us to go coffee or tea? I'm a huge sweet tea fan. I'm like addicted to sweet tea. Like I'll drink coffee every once in a while, but I'm a sweet tea guy. So anyway, that's probably gonna do it for questions. So give me some last minute ones if you got any. But ooh, yeah, really excited for the Super Mario movie. I think that one's gonna be really good. One has to go, Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill, or Volume 1. I haven't seen any of those. I'm sorry. What do you think was in the suitcase? For what? What suitcase? I've been on Hybrid Stream before. I've never been on Hybrid Stream. That'd be cool. Hey, if you ever want me to be on your stream, hit me up. I'd love to join. Ooh, new subby here. Thank you. Yeah, of course. Thanks for subbing. I appreciate it. Always love to see new subs. Love your channel, dude. Keep it going. I try my best, so I really appreciate it. Thank you. May the force be with you as well. What's in the box? I don't know what box we're talking about. What box are we talking about? Are we talking about the film theory box? Because I don't know the answer to that. Are you gonna get any of the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 Marvel Legends or the Ant-Man ones? I might pick up Ant-Man. I don't think I'll get any of the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 ones. I guess maybe I will. I think it depends how good the movie is. Alrighty, guys. Well, I think that's going to do it for questions today. If you did enjoy, the like button and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. This is kind of just a chill Q&A stream, so I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next video.